We're at the Florida RV Super Show 2021, and they have RVs for everybody here. Look behind me here, little nice A-liners. We'll look behind Shelly.
I like the big one.
The Prevost. So you can get them from a few thousand to a couple of million. They're all here. So I'm filming. Brazen Brit's filming. He's in the ugly red hat right there. They're big timing us because they're going to be living in. So you know.
No videos.
No videos. Oh, I cleared it with your publicist. I paid the fee. Okay. So everybody, we're here at the Florida RV Super Show. I'm at one of my favorite products. You guys have seen this video. No, it's not this black thing behind me. It's this guy right here, Jody at GoStik Products. Nice to see you again, my friend. And as usual, if you need pretty much anything to stick on the side of your RV, whether it be flags, trays. I know a lot of people out there are actually trying to get TV mounts. They want, how do you mount your TV to the outside of your RV? You have the easiest solution.
We do have the easiest TV mount out there.
We did a video on, the link's gonna be in the description below to that video. Maybe if I'm smart enough, I'll put it up here somewhere as well. But that product, I mean, you can have your outdoor TV set up.
30-second stops.
Yeah, I mean, it
takes you longer to plug the TV in than it does to mount it.
Exactly. You'll spend more time trying to get it plugged in than you will actually getting it mounted. And the best part is, like it says in the video we did almost a year ago, honestly. Wow.
Right.
It doesn't leave any marks. We've been using their flag mount now for almost a year, and we've had no problems. I've mounted it on the side of our RV, depending on where the park we're at, and I've mounted it on our windshield in our Class A Tiffin. No problems, no scratches, no marks, no nothing, and we love it. And Jody, thanks a lot. Their products are great, and if you look at the catalog, you're going to want to buy it all.
Hi, I'm Tracy with GasStop, and thanks for coming along. Let me give you a few answers today on why GasStop is important. If you travel full-time, part-time, if you ride with your propane on, let's say you don't ride with your propane on, but you're set up at a campsite, keeping you safe and protected is what we care about. It's 100% automatic shutoff. And in the event you had a break, a rupture in the line, GasStop is going to 100% shut you completely off, keeping you and your RV safe. It also has a great indicator letting you know where your level of propane is. And again, on here, stay out of the red. Once you get in red, you don't have very long. You have about 30 minutes or less of propane. So always stay protected using GasStop. 3 great functions in one device. Also 5-year warranty. Thanks guys. Keep it safe. Protect yourself with GasStop.
spacecraft RV. I'm going to show you a little bit about it, and I'm going to just say I kind of like some of the features in here. There's a cedar closet, there's a fishbowl sink, so let's take a look.
Bathroom, and you never know who you're going to run into. It's pretty epic.
Okay, one of the things that I really like about this is the office. It is huge. It is a really big working area. So this desk back here is very large, and it has drawers on the other side here, places to put your printer. I mean, it's a little bit of a step up to come into it because I believe it's in the slide, but it's great and lots of room. And then you have all kinds of cabinet space above and below here in this office, and then over here on the opposite wall. Great space. And then you just go right on into a laundry area. So that's pretty cool. I'm not really sure what this is. Maybe somebody can tell me. Okay, so I just went through this RV back here. It is the Spacecraft, and it is a custom-built RV. And so one of the cool things was I had no idea what the back room was, so I had to go back through and say, what is this? And they said, everything is custom-built, everything. Everything that you want in there can be in there. And this one happened to be built for a carnival, so that's why you see the office. And that back part was for a cash exchange for their workers. So a little bit unique and neat, but man, what a usable, livable space. So my favorite things were the chandelier, the fish glass bowl, the cedar closet, and that huge office. I might have to talk to Michael about a new RV.
We are here now at Clear 2.0 with our good new friend Keith, and he's going to tell us all about the awesome water filtration products that they have. So I'm going to hang it over to Keith right now.
So this is a new combination that we actually have. So the inline filter that we're using is actually a solid carbon block. So that's really the key difference between Clear 2.0 and a number of the competitors. A number of the competitors are all actually granular carbon. So between the two, these are anywhere from 20 micron to all the way to 100 micron. And we actually are 1 micron, so for the entire length. So the difference is we always say this is shower quality, but we can give you drinking quality of water, actually. And so the need to carry bottled water with you really is now gone way down, because you can make your coffee, etc., drink the water straight from your sink. And what we've done also is we've taken that inline filter and we've added what we call the dirt guard. So now you're able to have 2 stages of filtration. A first stage being a pre-filter stage, and now a second stage being your carbon stage. And when you do that, that's going to give you much better filtration for your carbon and make your carbon filter actually last longer. So inside our pre-filter, we designed this to be able to make it with a very rigid filter. So the filter itself is very durable and very rigid, and it's meant to be clean.
Okay.
So over time, you're going to, of course, have a lot of things attaching to it. You just use a kitchen scrubber and scrub it right off and be able to put it back in and maintain your flow rate. That's 20 microns, and that 20 microns is going to protect the carbon filter underneath. So we also designed it so it comes with a backwash adapter, so that you can actually reverse the flow and actually backwash the fish oil as well.
Okay.
So that just makes it for it longer lasting and make it so that you can actually continue to use this over time. They're designed for 6 months, but it really comes down to the flow rate. So whenever you feel like it's actually flow rate is no longer making sense for you anymore, then you can just buy a replacement. Replacement's going to be $19.99, and you just replace that filter overall.
Awesome.
But no longer having to buy the new thing, you just buy the replacement filter and the housing stays with it overall.
Awesome. Well, really appreciate you giving us a tour of your products. They're a must. Honestly, they're a must for anybody, whether you're a weekender or a full-timer, because having filtered water versus carrying Berkeys and loads of bottled water, not only is it expensive over time, but it's heavy.
That's exactly right.
And cumbersome. So,
and it takes up space. Yeah.
So come check out the Clear2O, guys.
Yeah, we're at www.clear2o.com. And that's Clear2O, not Clear20.com.
All right, thanks a lot, Keith. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Hey everybody, we just got done at the Tampa RV show and it's a couple days out. It was a big, huge show and we were whooped at the end. Lots of walking, lots of getting up and down into RVs, lots of meeting people, lots of partnering with vendors. I mean, it was a great time.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you to all the people, fellow YouTube creators, viewers of our videos, etc., that we met along the way. Most of your pictures are in there. If we had a picture with you, I included it in this video. I know there's some that we got carried away with talking and hanging out where we didn't get a picture. So I apologize for that, and I'm really kind of bummed because some of those we were like, we need to get a picture, and we never did. We just spent our time talking and hanging out, which is what friends do.
So there were lots of changes this year. We came last year and we stayed about 20 minutes away. This year we stayed about 10, so we cut it in half, and next year we might just stay right on the property during the show. So we might just make plans to stay on property next year just because everybody's there too. Pretty cool.
One of the downfalls to the Florida State Fairgrounds is there's really nothing around it as far as eating goes. There's one restaurant besides the Hard Rock Casino. There's one restaurant and some gas stations. So if you want to eat, you're either paying the high prices for fair food inside the park, or you're having to drive a long way, go back to your RV if you're not staying on fairgrounds. So I think next year
my pro mom tip for everybody is wear good sensible shoes and bring your snacks, because you can bring in a backpack and have your water and your snacks in your backpack. You won't make a hangry decision, and you'll make it till dinner time, even if you have to drive a little bit to get there.
You don't want to get so hungry that you kind of lose your faculties. The next thing you know, you just bought a $2 million RV.
Yeah, because they do have some of those there, and they are willing to chat with you about buying them.
They finance. They'll take cash, but they'll finance them too. But we are making plans for 2022, and really looking forward to it. We had a lot of fun last year in 2020. Met a lot of YouTubers. We were a brand new YouTube channel back then. This year, we're barely a year old. Met a lot more YouTubers. Met some people we met last year. So rekindled some face-to-face friendships.
Yep. And
which is always great. And it was just an exciting, fun show. And if you haven't ever made the trip to the Florida RV Super Show, I highly recommend it. Even if you're not RV shopping, because there's so much else going on there. All the different vendors, a lot of new product launches are done at the Florida Super Show as well. And if you're looking for something specific for your RV, you might find it here at a cheaper price.
Yeah, you never know when that good deal's gonna just land in your lap. And it's kind of a bucket list for a lot of people, and it's a must-do for a lot of people, and we would agree with those items. We definitely, you gotta do it at least once. And once you do it once, you're gonna wanna come back year after year after year because it's a great time.
Yep. So we want to thank you guys for watching this and all of our videos. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider joining our family of adventure seekers. And if you'd like to help us help local veterans charities, there's some links in the description below on ways you can help financially help those small local veterans charities that are doing the most good in the community.
So we hope that you make your next journey an epic adventure.
Bye.
Bye.